Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. In this episode, guys, this is probably gonna be one of my least favorite Star Wars videos that I've ever done on this channel, as a matter of fact. So, I was gonna upload this video yesterday, but then as I was going through my video schedule on what I got going on, I realized that yesterday was Thanksgiving, as a matter of fact. So I decided not to upload yesterday. So here I am, and I'm uploading today. So yeah, like I just said, today here in this video, guys, I'm gonna be sharing you guys my least favorite Star Wars characters from every Star Wars movie, as a matter of fact. And I do recommend you go check out my favorite Star Wars character from every Star Wars movie right after you watch this video, because I could tell you right now that video is probably going to be so much better than this one in some ways, and in some ways this video might be better. Who knows, as a matter of fact. But be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help on my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos, give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe after this video, guys. Without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, guys. So starting off with The Phantom Menace, my least favorite character in this movie is... I know what most of you would say. You guys would probably say Jar Jar Binks. And to tell you the truth, I like Jar Jar Binks. I think he's a great concept to The Phantom Menace. But in The Phantom Menace, my least favorite character is Watto. And to tell you the truth, I never liked him as a character that much at all. I've never liked him as a character. And to tell you the truth, he's not really a bad guy. He's just a mean jerk that treats people like slaves because he owned Anakin and his mom. And then that's when Qui-Gon had to sneak Anakin's pod into the race, because Anakin couldn't do it because he was owned by Watto. And then he was able to get in. Once he was able to get into the race, he was able to be free, and that he was no longer a slave. But then his mother couldn't go with him, and she was forced to stay on Tatooine because she was owned. And then when she got sold, so she wasn't property anymore because she was with a nice family, she got slaughtered by the Tuskens. And so with her dying, it was kind of a little bit of Watto's fault, because he didn't free her. He wanted her to stay and still be her slave. And with that said, Watto has just never been a good character, like a nice character, or that compelling of a character to me. I mean, the nicest I've seen that guy was on Attack of the Clones, because he came back to Tatooine looking for his mom, and Watto did help him there. But in The Phantom Menace, he's just kind of a jerk. But moving into Attack of the Clones now, So to tell you the truth, guys, I don't know if this is your all-time least favorite Star Wars villain, but this guy has always been my least favorite Star Wars villain for quite some time now, and I still cannot just stand this guy, and it is Viceroy Gunray. So now there's nothing much. There's hardly anything to like about this guy as a villain, because he's not meant to be like a cool bad guy or a cruel bad guy like a Darth Vader or Darth Maul or somebody that's just like real intense like them. But yeah, Viceroy Gunray, he's also never been like a great character either. I mean he's just a whiner. Like whenever the Jedis kill all the droids, and when they get past the security droids, which are the battle droids, he just doesn't like that, and he never gets unhappy like Darth Vader. Like, you know how Darth Vader's voice, when he's angry, he's really intense about it. And Viceroy Gunray, he's not like that at all. He just whines and doesn't. To me, he's just a character that should never have existed, in my opinion, because he's a whiner, and I just don't think he was a concept or a character that just really needed to be put in to the Star Wars movies at all whatsoever. So yeah, in Attack of the Clones, I think Viceroy Gunray is the worst Star Wars character. But moving into Revenge of the Sith, so now for this one, it was very, very difficult, because hardly anybody in Revenge of the Sith I disliked, but this is gonna shock a lot of people, and this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I have a good reason for it, and it is Palpatine for Revenge of the Sith. So now I know a lot of you guys like Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith, and you like how he does his evil laugh and whatnot. But to tell you the truth, I like that too, because Palpatine is meant to be this dark and creepy guy that he is. But like I said, there's hardly anybody that I disliked in this movie except for Viceroy Gunray, but I already put it him on the list though. But he's the one that tore down the Republic and tore down the Jedi Temple. He turned the clones bad. He killed all the Jedis. He made everything fall and whatnot. And I get it. They needed to do that to line it up with A New Hope. But still, nonetheless, Palpatine was very cruel. And he forced the clones to turn on their on their Jedi allies, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, I do get it, but just for that one particular reason is why I put Palpatine on this list. I'm gonna say it again. I don't dislike anybody in Revenge of the Sith. I just put Palpatine in there just because he killed all the Jedis and whatnot, and he was the cause of that, as a matter of fact. So now, moving into the spin-off movies, Solo. If you guys actually saw my video where I did like all of my my favorite Star Wars character from every Star Wars movie, you guys know that I'm always mixed about the Solo movie, and so I don't really go either way with I don't have a least favorite and I don't have a favorite character in this movie as in Solo, as a matter of fact. But going in to Rogue One is I can't really remember his name, but the guy in the white that is an Imperial Emerald. I can't remember his name, but I don't like. I never. I can't remember his name, but Rogue One was another Star Wars movie that was kind of difficult to pick the worst Star Wars character in that, but the Emerald that's in white, I put him as my least favorite because he blew up the base on that desert planet where they tested the Death Star. I can't remember what that planet was called, but he was the cause of them testing the Death Star on that rebel base that was on that desert planet, and it was really, really sad, as a matter of fact. But so yeah. But bringing us back into the actual saga, A New Hope is next on our list, and for A New Hope, I put a Grand Moff Tarkin. So Grand Moff Tarkin, he is another Star Wars character that I never really cared for either. I don't even have much to say about this guy. Whatsoever. It's just like same thoughts that I had with Viceroy Gunray. I don't think they add much of a concept into the movie. Their character is just designed to be there for a villain sidekick, and they're just there to make the movie more irritating. And that's kind of how I felt about Viceroy Gunray. He was just an irritating character, and I feel the same way with Grand Moff Tarkin. I just feel like they just threw him in there to try to add more commentary and to try to add more of a concept to the movie with more characters. But these two characters just they just don't work for me because yeah, I just don't think there's much of a concept to them at all, and I kind of feel like that they didn't really need to exist. But that is just my opinion, though. But moving into The Empire Strikes Back, this was another one that was kind of difficult for me to do. I don't really have a least favorite character in this one, but yeah, Empire Strikes Back. I would say that this is a movie where all of the characters were good, and I don't think that there's a single bad character in The Empire Strikes Back, to tell you the truth. So yeah, all the characters in The Empire Strikes Back are good. Sorry guys, I yawned. I'm sorry about that. But moving into Return of the Jedi, it is going to be the Rancor. Now I will say Jabba the Hutt, just because of all the mean stuff he did at the very beginning of the movie. But I don't think Jabba the Hutt is a bad character in any of the Star Wars movies at all. Like, I think he's a great concept. Like I felt like he needed to be in there. But the Rancor actually gave me nightmares when I was younger. And so I was scared of this guy for a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. I gotta get through this video, as a matter of fact. But yeah. But the Rancor, he is one of the ugliest creatures in Star Wars history. Like, I can just never get over how creepy that guy is, how ugly he looks. I just don't like the Rancor at all. Like, I pretty much never... Sorry guys, I'm trying to prevent myself from yawning. I never cared for the Rancor at all. I mean, the Rancor pit with him versus Luke Skywalker was pretty cool. But the character by itself I never really enjoyed, as a matter of fact. But we're just going to move on from there, as a matter of fact. But moving in next, is The Force Awakens, as a matter of fact. And my least favorite character in here is Captain Phasma. And so I don't know how many of you actually like Captain Phasma as a character, but my issue with her is that I get it. She's the leader of all the First Order stormtroopers, but again, I say the same thing about Viceroy Gunray and a Grand Moff Tarkin. Like all three of these guys are just bad guy sidekicks. They're just thrown into the movie to try to add more of a concept, to try to add more of like a good concept of a movie, but then they just don't work. But then it just doesn't work because the character just ends up being obnoxious and just out of the blue annoying, and they just don't act like a bad guy at all. They just act like they're gonna put somebody in terror, or they don't like what the other side does. And that is also my issue with Captain Phasma. Like, I just don't think she's a good concept. I feel like she should have been a character that was left out. Sorry guys, I'm really tired today, but I gotta wrap this up. Moving into The Last Jedi now, my least favorite Star Wars movie. If you guys have watched me for any determined amount of time, you guys know that The Last Jedi is my least favorite Star Wars movie. And then when I did my favorite Star Wars characters, for A New Hope, I actually put Luke Skywalker. And in this video, for my least favorite Star Wars character in The Last Jedi, I am putting Luke Skywalker in here. Like in my opinion, there's no denying that older... Sorry guys, I keep yawning. there is no denying that older Luke Skywalker is the worst character in here. Like, I felt like, to tell you the truth, guys, I did not think that The Last Jedi was a good written Star Wars movie. It was supposed to be part 2 of The Force Awakens, and it was supposed to be just as good as The Force Awakens in my opinion. But then they decided to take it in to a different direction, and the direction that they decided to take it in didn't make it better than The Force Awakens. It made it the worst Star Wars movie ever made because it wasn't really compelling like the other Star Wars movies were, and it doesn't carry the storylines like all the others do. Sorry guys, I keep yawning. And it doesn't carry the storyline like all the other Star Wars movies do. And as Rey keeps pestering Luke Skywalker to come back, he doesn't come back. And then Rey is left and then Rey is captured by Kylo Ren, and then they decide to work together. They kill Snoke, and then they do the throne room scene. And then Luke Skywalker, he doesn't come back to do another lightsaber duel for years until the very end of The Last Jedi. But then he lost to Kylo Ren because he got sliced, and then he was back on the planet that they were in, and then he disappeared into the clouds, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I never really liked the older version of Luke Skywalker because I thought he was poorly used, and I felt like they could have used him so much better. Excuse me again, guys. I felt like they could have used him so much better if they just took this movie in the direction that everybody wanted. But they didn't do that. And so therefore the older version of Luke Skywalker doesn't do anything at all. And it makes me sad that I have to put him as the worst Star Wars character for The Last Jedi because he could have been one of the top 5 characters in that movie if they just took it in the right direction. But they didn't want to take it in to the right direction, as a matter of fact, and so it was just making me angry. But next up on our list is that we have sorry guys, I was trying not to yawn again. For the Rise of Skywalker, I don't really have a least favorite character for this movie either, because I think all of these characters that we have been introduced to that survived throughout most of the Skywalker saga, I thought that this was a great conclusion to the Skywalker saga. So now, I know a lot of you people did not like the ending for The Rise of Skywalker at all, but I didn't really have a preference on how this movie ended. All I wanted it to be is a happy ending, and it was. The ending for this movie was really, really happy, and seeing all these characters fighting a battle together after we've got to know so much about them and all of the ones that have survived throughout the Skywalker saga. it's just fun to finally see him going face to face with the First Order and fighting back, as a matter of fact. And so yeah, I I really this is the third Star Wars movie that I don't have a least favorite character for. So yeah. I think all these characters are very well used, as a matter of fact. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for this episode. As a matter of fact, I'm gotta get to bed because I am tired. I just yawned again, as a matter of fact. But with that said, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do LEGO related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go bring you back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!